In this video, I'm going to be building the best possible team for 250,000 MT right now in NBA 2K23 Myteam. This is going to be a great starter squad if you guys are just maybe picking up the game, or you just want to build a super cheap squad in the game. I mean, 250k really isn't that hard to come by if you've been playing the game for a little bit, and I think you can actually build somewhat competitive of a squad. Like, you can now actually build a really good team with 250,000 MT. So at the starting point guard position is going to be the hero Hudo Turkoglu, who has now dropped a ton in price. He was about 40 to 50k before we got those hero super packs, but now he's actually only 10 to 15k for the hero Hudo Turkoglu. He's a 6'10" point guard, 6'11" wingspan. I mean, he's one of the best value cards in the game. The fact that you can now get him for that cheap is kind of crazy, man. I'm not gonna lie, that is kind of crazy for Hudo Turkoglu. He's 6'10" at point guard, has an elite level jump shot with the John Stockton base, the Trae Young upper on very quick timing, is still one of my favorite point guard jump shots in the game. And then he's also got very solid dribble sticks with the Kyle Lowry size up, the Curry escape, and the Trae behind the back. He's also got front clutches and some pretty good dunk packages. So great at getting to the rim, can knock down threes, and he's a solid defensive card because he's 6'10" at point guard. And it's going to be really nice to have Hudo Turkoglu, his height, his defense, and his size next to our shooting guard, which is going to be Dark Matter Vince Carter, who right now is about 65 to 70k. As I'm typing in dark, trying to spell dark matter. But yeah, Vince Carter going to be really nice next to Hudo Turkoglu. You know, 6'6" to that shooting guard spot, 6'9" wingspan. I mean, this card can really do it all, but especially is going to be amazing on offense with a 99 driving dunk, 99 vertical. He's got that Vince Carter go-to dunk, which is crazy overpowered. He gets some great contact animations. He's super good at finishing through contact and in traffic. And then he's also got front clutches, which is super nice to have on every single card in the game, but especially a card that's attacking the basket pretty much every play. And then I also do love his jump shot with the Kyle Kuzma base, the Vince Carter upper on very quick timing. I still think is one of my favorite jump shots for a shooting guard. Very easy to time with. And yeah, pretty quick release, great stats and badges. I just think Vince Carter, elite offensive shooting guard, and going to be really nice next to Hudo Turkoglu. At the starting small forward position is going to be the hero Brian Scalabrine. Honestly, I think he can be your lockdown. You got Hudo Turkoglu, you got Scalabrine. I think there's enough defense there where you can kind of get away with it. He's 6'9" at small forward, but this card, I'm telling you guys, he's pretty much a perfect all-around small forward. 97 steal, 97 perimeter, 97 interior defense. He's got Hall of Fame anchor, clamps, brick wall, glove, menace, off-ball pass, post lockdown. His defensive tendencies are pretty much maxed out. 98 block shot, 98 contest shot, 98 on-ball steal, 98 pass interception. His jump shot is super knockdown. It's the exact same release as Jonathan Bender with the Montrezl Harrell base and the Trae Young upper, but it's now going to be on very quick time, and compared to on Bender, it was only on quick, so it's a faster jump shot than what Bender has. And he's also got elite triple sigs, you could say the best in the game, with the Steve Francis size up, the Trae escape, Dame behind the back, and then he's also got the two best dunk packages with the quick drops off one and the front clutches. And once again, just like Hudo Turkoglu, he drops so much in price. I would say Brian Scalabrine was consistently 40 to 50k, and now he's dropped all the way down to 10,000 MT, which is just insanely good value for Brian Scalabrine. At the power forward position, though, is going to be Marc Gasol. I think he's a really good power forward next to Scalabrine, and especially next to our starting center. And yeah, Marc Gasol is about 15 to 20k, somewhere in that range, and he's going to be a really good 7'1" power forward, 7'4" wingspan. And Marc Gasol is a really nice power forward on the defensive end. He's got the size, he's got the player model, 92 block, 92 perimeter, 98 interior defense. He's also pretty quick for a Marc Gasol card with 90 speed, 90 acceleration. He's also a great shooter, like he can knock down threes at a very high level with a 98 3 ball, 97 mid-range. He's got Hall of Fame H&3, catch and shoot, corner specialist, Hall of Fame limitless. He's also got a great jump shot on very quick timing, super easy to agree with. And yeah, just all around Marc Gasol, a very well-rounded power forward for, once again, only about 15 to 20k, and especially next to our starting center, which is going to be Dark Matter Ralph Sampson. I know he's really expensive. He goes for about 75 to 80,000 MT when I am recording this video. Yes, that's really expensive for a squad like this where we only have 250k to spend, but I mean, I think he's worth every single penny, because on this type of lineup, if you can get yourself one giant, that is an absolute game changer. If you can get a Ralph Sampson on your squad, that's such a big change, because compared to having a Brook Lopez at center, who I originally had in the lineup, but I figured out a way to get Ralph Sampson in there. But yeah, so if you have smaller centers like Marcus Gasol at the 5 and like let's say Thurl Bailey at the 4, you're going to be undersized. But the fact that you can have Ralph Sampson in this lineup, a 7'4" center, 7'8" wingspan, and all he really needs to do is be able to guard those giants in the game, like Taco Fall, Yao Ming, Rick Smith, Manute Bol, Kristaps, Dikembe, all those taller centers that you would struggle against. Ralph Sampson's able to lock down and clamp up, and that's why he's super valuable for 75 to 80,000 MT. And then he's still got pretty good stats, like he can defend, you know, very well. He's decently fast, 85 speed, 85 acceleration, and I also think Ralph Sampson has one of the better player models in my team, so really nice to have on this type of squad. I think him and Marcus Gasol really complement. I think they play really well together. You know, Marcus Gasol can stretch out the floor, has a good jump shot, great offensively, and then you got Ralph Sampson there for defense, size, and rebounding ability. So that's going to be a great starting lineup. Like that lineup you can take into clutch time and just any game mode, and I feel like you can actually win games with that starting lineup. Yes, the bench has to be a lot cheaper, but I still think we got a very solid bench at the backup point guard position. I really like Lance Stephenson. Yes, there's a couple different options you can go with, and there's a lot of great budget point guards, but I really like Lance, man. 6'5" at point guard, 6'10" wingspan. I think he's just a great all-around point guard. He plays good defense, 92 block, 95 steal, 97 perimeter, 94 interior defense. He could drive to the basket. He can finish at the rim. I like his jump shot. He's got pretty good dribble sigs with the D-mid size up, the tray escape, aim behind the back. A lot of people don't like Lance. A lot of people do like Lance. I think he's a really good, you know, budget point guard for only about 5 to 10,000 MT. Super cheap for a dark matter because he was in those heat wave packs that had a 20% chance at a dark matter. For the backup shooting guard spot, I think you got to go Ricky Davis, a 6'7" shooting guard. I mean, you guys probably know Ricky Davis by now. He's just still one of the best offensive shooting guards in the game. 6'7" at the 2, 6'10" wingspan, has an elite level jump shot with the Seth Curry base, the Oscar Robertson upper on very quick timing. Is still one of the better jump shots at that shooting guard position, and is going to be really nice next to Lance Stephenson. We do need a little bit more height at small forward, so I'm kind of debating going Jermaine O'Neal. I think it's between Shawn Kemp and Jermaine. I will go Shawn Kemp because he's only an inch smaller. If I could spell his name right, he's only an inch smaller than Jermaine O'Neal, and he's going to give you so much better offense with having a way better jump shot. And I think Shawn Kemp's around 15 to 20k, somewhere in that price range. He's 6'10" at small forward, 7'1" wingspan, and yeah, this card can just do it all. He's gonna be able to finish at the rim super well with a 99 driving dunk, 99 standing dunk. He's got really good dunk packages, great to get into the basket. I like his new jump shot with the Cole Anthony base and the Seti Osman upper on very quick timing. I think it's actually super easy to green with, and then he's also got solid dribble sigs with the Devin Booker size up in the Kobe escape, and very solid defense for a Shawn Kemp card with 94 block, 89 steal, 89 perimeter, and a 94 interior defense. And I think he's going to play well alongside Ricky Davis and Lance Stephenson. For the backup power forward spot, really not too many traditional power forwards to choose from. I went with Thurl Bailey. Once again, another hero card that dropped a ton in price with those hero super packs. He's now down to about 10,000 MT, about the same price as Scalabrine and Hito Turkoglu. And he's honestly not a bad power forward, small forward, 6'11" with a 7-foot wingspan. Yes, he's not your traditional power forward. He's not going to be some super tall power forward in the game. Yes, he's going to be undersized, but I think you got to go with him. He's still going to give you pretty good defense. He could drive to the basket and has a solid jump shot. And then to round out the best possible team for 250,000 MT, I got Pink Diamond Peter, a super cheap center, only goes for about 5,000 MT, 5 to 10k, and he's still 7'2" with a 7'10" wingspan. He still gives you great defense. He's got great size for that center position. He's got a decent release where he can green consistently. And if you're looking for a super cheap center, I think Pink Diamond Peter is really your go-to option. But let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about this type of squad? But if you guys have around 250,000 MT to work with, I think this is the best team you guys can build. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.